What's up, party people? Can you hear me? Welcome to Prince Day Houston 2020, the virtual interactive experience. The reason why we're bringing you this in this format is that we're trying to make sure we stay conscious and clear of this pandemic that we've all been trying to work through as it pertains to COVID-19. So I want to encourage you guys to stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. And if you have to venture out of the house, make sure you wear your mask. And when you return, make sure you wash your hands. Stay clean, people. Stay clean. Stay safe. All right? All right? A couple of house cleaning rules. This year's show is basically being sponsored by the generous donations of people just like you. So if you don't mind, if you find it in your heart, please support these local artists. Please support our efforts to support Prince-related charities and other charities. This year, we're adding to our mix the George Floyd family. George Floyd family will be a part of our charitable efforts, along with Yes We Code and the PRN Alumni Foundation. Before we get started, I want to give a couple of shout-outs. We have a couple of people who have helped make this experience possible. I want to shout out to my purple sister, Latrice Moss, my purple sister, Cheryl Jones, my purple brother, Greg Schroeder, and my purple brother, Michael Osborne. Thanks, guys, for everything that you've done behind the scenes to help make sure that we can make this dream a reality. And at this point, I also want to make sure we acknowledge my sister, Susan Pena. Y'all give it up for Susan Pena. She's a phenomenal artist, and she's the one that has designed the actual gifts that you will receive for the various categories if you're on Zoom. As I stated before, on Zoom, we do have categories for the best dressed to the nines. We have a category for the best background, whether virtual or actual. We have a prize for the life of the party. And we also have a prize for most creative cocktail. And so I hope you guys are getting your drink on. Maybe you paid attention to some of the cocktail options that was presented as a courtesy of our purple sister, Melanie Bullock, coming to you from L.A. And she came up with some phenomenal drinks. But if you came up with something on your own, we'd like to see them. And we're going to be asking you, basically, let's see what you're drinking on, all right? So to get the party started, Peter V is going to get us going with the Purple Karaoke Interactive. I'm about to kick the mic to my man Peter V. I hope you guys have made your selections, got your best voice. We're going to make Prince proud as we celebrate Prince Day. I'll be back on later to join you with some more information, all right? Peter V, do your thing, bro. We're going to be asking you.
This is the karaoke experiment, y'all. The way it works is you gotta chime in with CA, let them know what you want to sing, and we'll put it in the mix. Simple as that. No sign-up slips, no walking over to me. But you gotta type in, let us know what you want to do tonight, and then we'll get this thing going. I want to get as many people on the mic as possible tonight. So we'll try this out. Heard about the party on the internet. All H-Town gonna be there. Showing up, better bet. Even the soldiers need a break sometime. Listen to the groove, y'all, and let it unwind your mind. No intoxication, let's see what I see. Dancing hot and sweaty, right in front of me. Sign up, come on. Call it what you like, I'ma call it how it be. It's just another one of God's gifts. Karaoke, you got to keep the party moving, like I told you. Get the old school joint for the true funk soldiers. Musicology. I'm waiting on Craig to tell me who's gonna sign up first. Get in the mix tonight, y'all. Wish you had a dime every time I say. Don't you miss the
Michelle, what you got?
music gave you back in the day? Let's groove September, Earth, Wind and Fire. Hot Pants by James. Sly's gonna take you higher. By the keys and drugs to make your voice say change. Take your pick, turntable or a band. If it ain't Peter B or Def Jam, Blaster, say what? They're losing. Cause we got a PhD in fighting moving. Sign up karaoke on. Like I told you. Sign-ups in. I need to know what they want to say.
Everybody get down, upstroke, old school joint for the true funk soldiers. Good God, keep the party moving. Keep the party.
Sing where you are. Come on. Wherever you are. Scream.
Michelle, don't stare at the camera. Michelle, get involved, Michelle. Latrice getting it in. Latrice getting it in. I see you, Latrice.
Scotland's in the house.
Scotland's in the house. Shout out to all my international Purple fam checking in with the crazy time zone differential. Thank y'all for joining in.
Yes, nearly 1:15 in the morning.
Wow. 1 in the morning. Appreciate you checking in.
Yay!
1, 2,
Raspberry,
3,
what we got? Come on, party people. I love it, Liz.
Several times that it didn't like my kind, 'cause I was a bit too leisurely.
I hear you. Represent.
I was bitten, doing something close to nothing, but different than the day before.
Hey, Brother Herrera came prepared if y'all didn't know.
When I saw her. She walking through the outdoor. Raspberry beret. Kind of fine in a second hand.
I see you, Dee. What you got? It's a purple, what's that? IP girl, what you doing?
Feel like she was.
PIP girl.
So I plan to do it in the home.
You want to sing? Send your request in the chat group. Send your request via chat.
I said now overcast days never turn me on. There's something about the clouds and her.
Wednesday, beautiful.
Wasn't too bright.
Liz came to party. So far, I think she's the front runner. We had a category for most laid back, and we'll go to my man Curtis Harris. Him and my sister, I see y'all. Latrice came to party, I see you drinking and
Who knows this song right here? Come on now.
Got the radio.
Who's up? Who's up? Who's on the mic? Who's on the mic? James, I see you, brother James. I see you rocking over there, James. I see you, James. Thanks for joining. Hey, Jim. Nadine, what's up? Happy Prince Day, Nadine. My brother Z, where you at?
Give him a drink, brother. I'll be right back.
Getting you a drink?
Go.
Shout out to my man Roger and R&R Studios for being our host this year. These unprecedented measures. Roger doing the clutch. Shout out to the man Roger and R&R Studios. Much love. Big up. Got Lil.
You see fly someday. Happy birthday.
Oh, time to get funny now. I want to see somebody get up and do that dance, though. Make sure you step back from the camera so we can see it.
Think I wanna know ya. Say like I'm dangerous. Girl, I wanna show ya.
Show ya.
My jungle
My jungle love.
Yes.
Oh, we.
Girl, I think know ya.
Come on, everybody, join in. Stephanie Laws, I see my sister, my purple sister Stephanie Laws is in the building.
Say
Represents.
like I'm dangerous.
Oh.
I see Coach Cole.
Oh yeah. Girl, I want to show ya. Come on, baby, where's your guts? You wanna make love or what? Lock you up and light the key. I'll get water, babe. Cause if you're hungry, take a bite of me.
Next to you, man. Mary, I see you, Mary.
Oh, do the dance, man. I see somebody's shoulder dancing.
We got a request for Get Off. Peter B, we got a request for Get Off, brother. What up, Z?
No.
I'm digging the Sign of the Times background, Z. I see you.
Thank you, sir. You know how I feel about that album.
Hey, like I said, we just trying to keep the party moving, just like I told you. This virtual world can be tricky a little bit. Hope y'all can still hear everything loud and clear.
I need you to
Yes, Liz can, because she's still over there rocking. I see you, Liz. Dee Dee sitting over there with her shades on, chilling. Oh, Jill is into it. I see you, Jill. Jill and Whitney is getting it in. They not playing around, I'm telling you.
Come on.
I think my brother Michael is like in the front runners right now for the Dress to the Nines category. I see you repping the whole Purple Rain era. It's a good look, brother.
I need
Come on, kiss the gun.
Mr. Vaughn is checking in from Las Vegas. Shout out to Miss Vaughn checking in from Las Vegas. I see you, sis.
Oh, this one, man. Coach Carter out there in the mix. Coach Carter.
Here's to ya.
I'm checking the chats right now. I'm looking at all the requests. We're going to try to get them in. All right? We rocking till 8 o'clock. We reckon at 8 o'clock.
Y'all make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Subscribe to R&R YouTube channel, no doubt. Shout out to R&R Studios. My man Roger. I see a few requests coming in through the chat line. Peter B, we got Cream. We got If I Was Your Girlfriend. We got Never Take the Place of Your Man.
Love it.
Just for a few. I give you a few at a time. That way we make sure you stay on point. Dre, what up? What up, fam? Benjamin, we're gonna see what we can do for that Tiamo Corazon. I see you coming through the chat line. Felt the same. Peter B, Let's Work has come through for time. I don't know, we might need to go on and get to Let's Work.
Everybody out there in cyberspace, say it.
Hey.
Represent Liz. Represent Liz.
Whoa.
Michelle, what you got, Michelle?
Whoa. How many of y'all just came to dance?
You still with us, brother?
Let me see you shake.
Hey.
Here, Diamonds and Pearls. Yeah. Her name is Diamond.
Yeah, that's my name.
Hey, Zion. Thanks for checking in, Zion.
Thank you. Say thank you.
You're quite welcome, sweetie.
My name is Diamond.
Latrice don't be over there about to walk and hold her Stacey Adams.
Get up. 23.
Oh, Purple Funk, San Francisco, the funkiest of funketeers. My brother for real in real life. Alfonso Star is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. See my brother Alfonso Star putting in work. Ain't nothing but a muffin. Sister Shayla checking in. Hey Shayla. Hey Alana. See you representing Alana. I see you. Can't forget about you.
Try again.
I am.
I see Greg Schroeder's over there chilling by the pool. He poolside for the Purple Zoom interaction. Brother Schroeder, what you drinking, my brother? See your purple cup. Hey, sweetie.
Everybody,
Melanie, come on, represent the West Coast, man. I see you chilling with the shades on in the house. Represent for the West Coast. I see New Orleans is in the building. New Orleans Prince Day represent. I see you, brother. Oh, is that my man Dimitri? Represent MPLS. What's up, brother?
Hey, Dimitri!
Dimitri is in the house.
Everybody.
Meanwhile, the bass killer is still chilling.
Yeah.
You forgot when I was your man. Hey, your man.
Oh, we
Your best friend.
yeah.
Let me take care of you.
Do all things that
only best
best
friend
friend
can.
can.
Oh,
Y'all sound beautiful. I can hear you. I hear you.
only best friends can. I was your girlfriend.
Dean rocking the third eye shades. I see you. Hey, Carol. Carol, you checking in?
If I was your girlfriend, let me dress you.
Help me
Pick out your clothes before we go out.
Y'all look good, sound good.
That's your help. Sometimes loves about. If I was your one and only friend, would you run to me if somebody helped you? If somebody sometimes I trip on how happy we could be.
Prince Day, everybody.
What's your girlfriend?
Birmingham is in the building. Birmingham Spiders.
Your girlfriend.
So is Alfonso supposed to be talking on here, or?
Together. together. Hey, baby.
He's supposed to be
That would be so fine.
That's right there. I know you represent the 205. Now
Morning.
stand up.
Hiya.
I ain't saying you're helpless. Those are the things that being in love is about. Sugar, do you know what I'm saying to you?
Let's see if you can.
Baby, man, I'm a little upset, but I said I all of the things you are to me.
You see this movie right here? That's the
I
one.
was your girl.
We got more requests coming in, Pete. We got 7. We got
First
Pete.
party we went to.
I'm so stars.
We got Cool. Yeah, shout out to the Purple Choir. This is like the Purple Choir action going on right now. Yeah. We warming up, y'all. We warming up. Oh, cream.
They not singing. They're not singing. Y'all should mute y'all. Y'all think
Get on top.
You will come up, cream. Don't you ever stop. Cream, sugar, goodbye.
You're so good. Baby, there ain't nobody never, ever gonna.
Everything you do is success. Break them off, 'cause you are the best.
Yes, you are.
Cream, get on top. Cream, you will come. Cream, don't you ever stop. Cream, look up in the air.
It's your guitar. Why shouldn't you wait any longer? Take a chance. Only make you stronger. It's your time. It's your time. Got the horn, so why don't you blow it? Blow it, blow it. So fast, so fast.
You're feeling cute, baby. You know it. You know it.
Whoa!
Cream,
Right there.
y'all sounded good out there. We're gonna take a short pause. We're gonna speak to our lovely artist for a few moments. Part 2 of Music Interactive coming up next.
We're going to check in with our artist.
Yeah, everybody else mute your audio if you don't mind. We're gonna show Maya some love right now, and I have a few more special acknowledgments I need to make. I want to shout out to my purple sister Stephanie Grant out of St. Louis. I think I've already mentioned my right hand man, one of the funkiest ears in all of Purple Land, my main man Alfonso Starr.
Yay, Alfonso!
Representing Purple Funk San Francisco. Shout out to all my Cali Purple brothers and sisters. Much love to all of y'all. All right, everybody else mute your audio if you don't mind. We're gonna show Maya some love right now, and I have a few more special acknowledgments. And on the local scene, we want to make a shout out to my man Aunt Boogie and High Volume Music Radio. If you don't mind, check out highvolumemusicradio.com and check out my man's playlist on Mondays and Thursdays, I believe, for Minneapolis Mondays and all things purple. I can't do any thing I do without shout out to my beautiful wife, Crystal Alexander, my kids, Miss Nia Simone, our most honest and also shout out to my sister for real, Pam Dickey, and my brother Doug Dickey. They help keep having everything on track to make sure we can do what we do. Melody, you already been shouted out, but I still want to acknowledge that those drinks that you provided for us was phenomenal. We got a couple of them that we're working on over here in the studio. But we're gonna take it a little slow. We got a long night, so we don't want to do too much too soon. But Pam and Crystal, they worked up some of those concoctions, and we're gonna see what it be in a short period of time here. And hopefully we won't get too tipsy, all right? So Maya, what you working on?
So we're making some magic here in our studio. Want to acknowledge the magnitude of the moment. So many different things going on. Also, just the way that art and music can be a bridge to bring everybody together. So we've got Prince, we've got Mr. Floyd, and we have other components that will be coming in throughout the evening. And I did something a little bit different this time. I actually sketched it out with charcoal so I could put some things in a little bit more secure. And then, gonna bring it out as the evening comes together.
Excellent.
And we've got the Glam Art Gallery in the studio this time.
I'm gonna go around a little bit and let y'all see some of Maya's glam art that she's created over the years, so that you can kind of get an idea of her skill set level and how she has represented for us tremendously over the years. And Maya can be found on Instagram at arts, ARTS driven. ARTS driven. We got the live music showcase that's gonna come up at the top of the hour. So I'm kind of giving y'all a little heads up and a little preview of what the rest of the space looks like. And we're gonna get back to the music. But here's some more phenomenal work by Maya, Imani Watson, and the glam art. I think this piece was from 2017 with me rocking the cloud suit. Prince Day Houston 2017. We got art all over the place. And chilling in the cut, we got Def Jam Blaster that's gonna bring you the Dance Electric Dance Party Mix later on. He's lounging in the back right now, but he's gonna be in the forefront pretty soon. So let me see what everybody's drinking on. Let me see what everybody's drinking on. Oh, I see you. Oh, she got the Pepsi. She got the Pepsi working on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What else? Who representing? Who representing with the cocktails, with the creative cocktails? Mel, I see. What's that, Mel? Which one you came up with? Which one you got?
It's the Purple Rain.
I see that. And Jess is on the Purple Rain too. I see that. So y'all send what you're drinking in the chat so I can make sure I know later on what it is. Oh, look like Latrice need a refill. Can she get a refill? Can she get a refill?
Rain. Oh, come on.
We got White Russian. We got Purple Rain coming through in the chat. Y'all all over the place. Brother Schroeder, what you got poolside? I see you chilling poolside. What you got, Brother Schroeder? Greg, can you hear me?
Tequila straight, no chaser. Cassandra, I see you. I see you. Tequila straight. Yeah, you about that action. You about that action. You are not messing around. What else? Y'all send me what you got in the chat. I'm checking you out. Lisa Ray got a margarita working. Okay. What else? Purple margarita. I see you. Q Dog. See Hollis, what you got, Q Dog?
That royal purple bag.
That royal purple bag with the gold trim. Q's in the house. That Q's in the house. I got a shout out to my Fall 88 chapter, bruh. And the good bruh from Ada chapter. Skelly checking in. Q's in the house. And all my other Greek brothers and sisters who are out there in the virtual world. We're gonna keep it on Maya for a minute. In case y'all didn't know, Prince Day Houston sets out year to year to support Prince-related charities on the national and the local levels. So this year, like always, we're going to be supporting Yes We Code and PRN Alumni Foundation, but we also plan to do something special for Houston's own brother George Floyd. May he rest in peace. Okay, who's that? They got their own creation. Who came up with their own creation? Coach Carter, what you doing, Coach Carter? What you sipping on, Coach Carter?
That's not where we go.
Alfonso, what you got to say, Alfonso? Yeah, shout out to all my Greeks in the building. Shout out to my sisters of Delta Sigma Theta. I know Leah is in the building. I know Melanie is in the building. I know my wife Crystal is in the building. I know Dee Dee is out there repping AKAs all day. I see you, Miss Stevens, representing all day. And my brother Z representing Phi Beta Sigma. Much love to y'all. Danny, I see you, Sarah, representing Danny. Coleman Love in the building.
I see Will in the house.
Yeah, the Kappas are representing all day with Jeff Jamblaster. He holding it down, the K side.
Hey, Craig, I put the correct PayPal and stuff on there because somebody had put a different PayPal on there, so I put Cash App. So I had posted it a couple times, the correct one for today.
Say it one more time.
I said I put the correct Cash App because somebody put their, I don't know who Cash App that is, but I put the correct Cash App and PayPal and Zelle up. So if y'all want to donate, I posted it a couple of times. I put it together. So if you go look in the chat, it's the money sign PDHOU. That's the correct one for today's event.
And again, this would not be a success without your generosity. Support these local artists. Support the charities that we set out to make a difference with each year. Yes, We Code, PRN Alumni Foundation, and this year the George Floyd family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peter V, what you got for me? What we cooking with?
Yeah, but they want
Michelle, did you show me what you sipping on, Michelle? I ain't see that. Jill, what you got?
I'm sipping on some peach Long Island iced tea. Peach.
Another one of my generous sponsors is my sister Leslie Richardson with the cruise planners. She's a vacation concierge. You might want to check her out if you got needs. I know we're gonna all be hoping to get back to normal before too long. Leslie Richardson can meet all of your needs for any travel, any destination, cruise line extraordinaire. Shout out to my sister Leslie Richardson, the vacation concierge. More information about how you can contact her will be coming up in this presentation.
Cruise planners, she's a vacation concierge. You might want to check out if you got needs. I know we're gonna all be
And none of y'all failed to ask me what was I drinking on. You know what I'm saying? So since you had to know, I'm on that Purple Rain all day, baby.
Can you hear us?
I'm on this Purple Rain.
Well, you had already told us you was sipping on that. You had already told us.
Sipping on that PR.
I'm on that PR.
That
This is good too. Good looking out, Mel.
That tiara.
Good looking out, Mel and Pam and Crystal for hooking it up.
I see you, Bonnie.
Purple Rain.
All right, y'all. See if y'all can sing along with this song right here.
Back to the music. That's what we're here for. The band and the music. Y'all sing along. Back to the Purple Fam Choir. The Purple Choir.
With
your life.
Bringing it down.
Do you put your $1 million check in someone else's box? Tell me, what's the matter with your world?
Say the boy when you want to be the boy when you
Coming up, coming to the stage.
We got no girl.
Oh, girl.
My
It
baby.
ain't real from there. That's everybody can be on top.
My baby.
Say it just don't care.
Everybody wanna be on top.
Let me hear you.
What you put in your nipples? Is that why you
addiction? Everybody needs a y'all got space to feel. Everybody wants to be on top. It ain't real fun.
All right, Z. Get ready. We're about to rock and roll, Z.
Everybody clap now.
old man ran away.
She knew he was gone. Y'all, I hear you.
It was a good kid and wanted to know. I was fine. I said, I know what's on your mind. Would be satisfied for a one night stand. Got to take things from your man.
hurt me so bad when she told me the tears in her eyes. All she ever had, now he wanted to die. Yeah.
Nothing with it, baby, and another story. Yeah.
Good to stop because you
was on to stay.
that reason we can be just say, oh, baby, that's okay. Now when I know that he was satisfied, at least I was. I say, baby, be satisfied. Okay, everybody do your best air guitar. Best air guitar.
Hey, Peter.
Okay,
Darling Nikki, we got multiple requests for Darling Nikki.
I'm looking for air guitar right now. We got the air guitar going. Okay, James, I'm baby. Air guitar.
Gotta make those guitar bases too.
Hold on.
Y'all got it.
Thank you.
My girl Bridget is in the building. I see Mr. Bill. It's Happy Friends Day, sis.
Hey, Bridget. Hi, Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Represent Michelle. Hey, my brother Alfonso is not playing around.
Say you're the kind of person pleasing, making out one and leaving fast. Guess I must be dumb. But it was Sunday night.
Guess that makes it alright.
What have I got to lose? That I say little red. Little red, oh man.
Need a love, gonna last. I should have closed my eyes.
You drove me to the place where your horses run free.
But I felt a little eerie when I saw all the pictures of the junkies that were there before me.
I see you.
But it's not, I wanted to worry, even if I had enough class. You said I did not like this, that makes it alright. You said, baby, you had enough gas.
Oh, I don't hear much.
Little red, gonna last.
Represent Alfonso. It's right there. That's my man.
Like your B&J.
Never seen
Take a business in. Baby.
Give me the keys, I'm gonna
Y'all in right? Oh, what time is it? Move that coffee table, baby. Get him a dance.
Don't break nothing.
Have you heard?
I see it, Denise.
A brand new dance is called Bird. Don't need
no personality. Just you two want an attitude. Look, stay with me. Come on now. Hallelujah. Don't be cool. We're going nice sometimes. Sisters, don't be shy. Let your body loose. That's why. Come on now. You know what? I'll find those.
Represent Whitney.
It's Amanda.
You got sexy dance with no word. You don't need no personality. Just need to want an attitude. Everybody sing with me. Hallelujah.
Y'all put your hands up, come on.
This the purple choir right about now. It's the purple choir. J-Lo, wake up over there. See you, J-Lo.
To the time.
Go, Anthony.
Jill is still getting it in. Jill Norman is not playing around. Represent. Michael, get off the couch. Cheryl, Michael, get off the couch. I need something going on. Glenn.
Uh-oh.
VIP girl, there you go, there you go. There we go.
It's about to get crazy.
Popular demand.
Nikki, I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. Hotel lobby, said I'd like to waste some time and I could not listen. She took me to her castle and I just couldn't keep my eyes. So this is everything that money buys inside. So started this morning, or maybe it was my brain.
Never be the same.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll keep behind. She show you no mercy, but she show enough, show you how to grind.
Nikki. Woke up this morning. You wasn't there. I looked all I saw was a
phone number on the stairs.
of call me up. Never cry.
The vocal choir is amazing. The vocal choir is amazing. That sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? Stephanie, what you got, Miss Laws?
Come back, Nikki, come back.
They all on Zoom.
Yes, represent. Whitney, I see you represent Whitney. Break it down with her.
Let me take a picture. Oh, yay!
Slow it
Do this, baby! Yeah!
Staring each other. You need just as much as I want you. Hey, Travis.
Kiss me all over. Play with my love. Bring out the ceiling, me this for tonight. Baby, you know this song is how I got this right here.
Coach brought up like me, baby. My sister Claire checking in from Hawaii. I see you, sis. Much love, sis. Aloha, sis. Checking in from Hawaii. Michelle.
Stop teasing me. What you do? I can never love no other.
Mary. My friend that I usually
through. Come through.
It get quiet on the high part.
Shaka, what you got for us? Shaka, what you got for us, Shaka Khan?
Alfonso starts killing.
Give it to me.
Dean is not messing around, baby. I mean, Nadine. Strong vocals. I see you, Randy. What's up, hometown? Representing Jacksonville High School Fighters. Master 87 in the building. My brother for real. What's up, hometown? What's up, hometown?
What's up,
What you got, Alana? Come through, Alana. I see Arizona's finest is in the building. Travis, what's up, brother? Houston is definitely in the house.
I want you to one like now.
Hey, where you at? I can't hear you, Nadine.
Hear me now?
I'm talking about with Sean Moses. Shayla. Oh, there we go.
Lover.
What is this?
Are you out?
The whispering word of a raging sin.
I see you, Kathy, with the smooth moves over there. But don't do it like that, Shaka.
Why so many people on the couch?
Get off the couch. Get on your feet. Get him up, Shaka. Get him up. What's this, sis?
These kids kinda rough. Limousine.
Blue cloud. Damn. Represent Kadre. I see you over there, Kadre. Sister represent.
Coach Carter back at it again, though.
That she ever seen. He with men. Big nuts on the steps of her side. Looking like rain. I love you so much. Baby, we can
He gave us all the love.
She was try so hard not to go insane.
Raining, baby, I love you, baby. I love you so much. Maybe we can stay just in another world, space and joy. Who's ever better, girls and boys?
Everybody out there should know this song. Come on. I'll count you up in a minute. Everybody inside this place singing. Here we go. There is a part that is known. Come on, y'all. Colorful people. Don't tell me y'all forgot the word. The husband was naughty, called
Can't hear it.
so many tears.
Can't even hear the song.
So sad. I see it, baby.
On stage, with that, for love.
Stop it.
All right. This for my girl Denise out there. And everybody else.
I love Paisley Park.
It's the one song everybody got to know. Here we go.
Want to see you purple rain, purple rain.
I never wanna be your picky lover. See, Benjamin. I wanna be some kind of friend. Yeah.
I see you, Benjamin.
Can't steal you
from another.
Such a shame, I miss purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I know, times are changing.
Okay, Benjamin.
Gotta reach out for something new.
You wanna believe now? Make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
You better show.
Let me guide you.
Purple rain.
Let me guide you. I wanna see you.
I wanna see you. Never.
Sing that part. We want to thank you all so much for being a part of the Purple Karaoke Interactive. I know it was an experiment, but y'all did fantastic out there. I love y'all. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the donations. Please keep them going, keep them flowing, because we got a lot more coming your way for the rest of this evening. Y'all get ready for some live music coming on right now. Antonio and Liz, take it away.
Everyone else, mute your audio. Mute your audio.
Sure. Hold up. Y'all good out there? You good? I think the TV's on. Yeah, she was off. What's the deal? Y'all all right out there? Check, check, 1, 2. Prince Day, you. Let's get it.
Check, 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 check.
Prince Day, Houston. Are you ready? All over the world. Come on, y'all.
You need to lay it down. You need to lay it down. You need to lay it down. You need to lay it down.
You need to lay it down. Let me show you how we do this thing up in Funky Town. Out of Minnesota, here come the Preppy Yoda, guaranteed to bring it down the new sound. Come on.
You need to lay it down.
Lay it down.
You need to lay it down.
You need to shut it up. Your cup ain't full enough. Let me show you what I learned from laying in the cup. You need a 6 string and let that sucker rain. They're holding folk in the road to get the people up. Down.
You need
down.
to lay it down.
City band blow the zone blast for me. Everybody wanna be me. If your girlfriend didn't have a surgery, maybe she can see what I see. Come on. Need some more folk in the mood too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That purple bounce. We know the shooting arrow. You know the shooting arrow. It's done the group for you. Let's do it now. Come on, boo. Just bounce. Come on now. Come on, just bounce. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Just bounce. Come on now. Come on, just bounce. Come on now. One, two, three.
experience. Here's how.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Clap your hands. Come on. Clap your hands. Come on. These are the days of wow. These are the days of wow. Pop guns and weed, brother, please. We much too wise for this nonsense. Pop music, all kinds of wrong. Ready track that they want a piece of this song. Bad pop suck on stage. Another lip singer just dead and gone. We can tear it all up, y'all, that's my style. These are the days of wow. Put 'em up. These are the days, these are the days. These are the days of wow. 2 times. These are the days, these are the days. These are the days of wow. Tennis shoes and cap, now that's fat. Up until they wanna laugh behind your back, saying we all look the same. God bless America, home on the great. I'd rather woman stare by putting on something that another won't dare. A piece of birth, a brand of cool. If you still got low, then who's the fool? Everybody wanna take a stand. Better mind your business, let a man be your man. I'ma tear it all up, y'all, that's my style. These are the days of wow. Come on, y'all. I thought about it many times. That's the kind of supplement to check your body. There's a gold on the right to flow. It's the blood at the stereo. A woman should the beat back. Not disrespecting, I never spent it. If I said I did. She's a big old lie, and I'm a straight up kid. And I'ma tear it all up, y'all, that's my style. These are the days of wow. Turn it up, y'all. Open up. These are the days of wow. Turn this guitar. Liz, what you gonna do? Get freaky, let your head come. Get freaky, get your head pop. Get freaky, let your head pop. Get freaky, let your head pop. Can y'all hear yourself? 1, 2, 3. Ever I feel like giving up, whenever my sunshine turns to rain, whenever my hopes and dreams aim in the wrong direction, she's always there, telling me just how much she cares. She's always in my head. She's always in my head. Even if I feel like not too great, even if I am not perfect, even if I hit the wrong road, she's always in my boat. She's always there, telling me just how much she cares. She's always in my head. She's always in my head. Still right there. See women. She's always in my hair. 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 Got to break it all down. In the daytime, I'm thinking that I ran and take you out to school like some homework. Am I getting you hot? Am I bed you, baby? 'cause do you like this one? Wait till everyone's fast asleep and leave it in the kitchen on the tabletop, baby. We got to bake it, we got to bake it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. This love is part of it. About the flow of the better more girl. Got to break it on down. Every night, babe. Prince Day, you got to break it on. Candlelight. I don't think so. Bring it out. Sparkling on the flame, sugar. Just warm the flow. Besides, I can be a fire, babe. Oh, yes, I can. Dripping all over you. Like a ball of break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. Just love and the pride of fear. Interrupt the flow on it. Got the red down. No. You like, baby. Guitar solo. Got to bring it on. Bring it a little bit. Stay right there. See you wanna start Where the funky people at? Dance, musicology. Come on. Sex and romance. Come on, y'all. Everybody clap your hands. Minneapolis, Houston, Texas. Where you at now? Come on, come on. I heard Ohio was in the house. Australia, London. Come on. Hey. Don't give it to me. Come on. Stay right there. Right that groove right there. Take me out, y'all. This is funky place scene here. And I told you when you're everybody, get on the floor. Tell me what you come here for. Girl, it ain't no use. Might as well get loose. Work that body like you want some more. I said everybody, get on the beat. We gon' show you people how to scream. People everywhere, loosen up your head. Take a deep breath and sing along with me. Y'all ready? Everybody, everybody. All right, y'all. Dance, music, sex, romance. Good people to the room. Y'all, all right. Dance, music, sex, romance. Everybody, loosen up. Shake it like you just don't care. Never mind your friend. Girl, it ain't no sin. Slip that down to the early light. Shut it down if you can. Listen to everybody. Loosen that sense. Don't even want to have some. Do whatever we wanna. Get busy in the middle of the restaurant. At least ain't got no gun. Y'all don't have to run. Somebody say, ooh. All right, y'all. Say what? Dance, music, sex, romance. Houston people say, ooh. All right, y'all. What's up? Dance, music, sex, romance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you at home, everybody clap your hands now. Turn up, y'all. Don't be scared. Turn up. Turn your stereo up. Turn that TV up. We're gonna disturb your neighbor tonight. Come on, y'all. Somebody say dance. Music. Sex. Romance. Everybody say dance. Come on. Music. Sex. Romance. Say it again. Everybody say dance. Music. Sex. Romance. Somebody say dance. Music. I said sex. Romance. On the way, y'all. On the one break. I don't think they want to dance. I don't think they want to dance. Come on, baby. I don't think they want to dance. On the one, baby. On the one. Hey, on the one. On the one. I don't think they want to dance. What? I don't think they want to dance.
Give him one more chance, babe. One more chance.
One time. One time. Follow me. Watch me. One time. Come on. One time. One time. One time. One time. Come on. One time. On me. Watch me. On me. Just watch me. On me. Just watch me. On me. Just watch me. While we listen, we don't care what you do. We don't care what you do. We don't care what you do. We get funky. I ain't playing. Come on, y'all. We don't care what you do. Come on. We don't care what you do. We don't care what you do. They get funky. On the one. think we got some young people here. Come on, y'all. Don't act like you don't know what this is, huh? Come on, y'all. This H-Town in the building. Shut out the beat. But ladies, when you at there, shake your ass and shake your booty. Come on. I don't think you understand it here. Come on, y'all. I don't think you're crazy in here. Come on, y'all. I think they want to get some more of this thing in here. Come on, y'all. Slide it in there. H-Town. One more time. Be out. Come on, along with some booty, Liz. Come on, y'all. Get some, Liz. Get some. I don't care what you do. It's how to get funky in here. Act like you know it. Come on. What even better? Bass. What's it? See what? Say what? Wait a minute. His name is Donovan. And he is funky. What's his name, y'all? Say
Donovan.
Say what?
And he is funky.
What's his name? Say Donovan. Say what?
And he is funky.
Time get pretty. Say what? Shut up, Donovan. Get some, Jackson. Come on. Hey! Clap your hand. Church clap. Clap your hand. Church clap. Clap your hand. One time. Come on, y'all. One time. Two times. One time. Go. Up, clap your hand. On the one, that's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Y'all still doing all right out there?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Your life, it's the poverty bringing you down, yeah. It's the mailman looking you brown. Did he put your $1 million check in somebody else's box?
clothes. You think it's hot, but there won't be no water when the fire rolls pop live. Everybody needs a real pop live. So we all got a space to feel, yeah, pop live. Everybody can be on the job. Life it ain't real funky unless it's got a pop. Say pop live. Everybody needs a thrill, yeah, pop live. I said we all got a space to feel. Yeah, everybody wants to be on top. Life it ain't real funky unless it's got that jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this band. Space War Music. Diamond Landry on the bass. David Hudson on the drums. Josh and Dog on the keys. There's Vaughn on the vocals. Come on, y'all. Clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Do something a little different. The same song, different day. Kick drum. Boom, boom, boom. CA. Maya. Roger. Peter V. Def Jam Blaster. Y'all amazing. People in Houston keep the party going. Come on, y'all. Hey. Slip your hand, little man. Anything you want, come in. Start, lay low. The green dollar bill. Slip your hand, little man. Anything you want, will come in. Bring it down. Talk. What's wrong with the world today? Things has got to get better. But short ain't what you need to say. Maybe we should write a letter. I said, dear Mr. Man, we don't understand why poor people keep struggling. You gon' let the helping hand. Matthew 5:5 say, you reach sharing every the earth. They wanna be down that way, break. You've been sick. Tripping since the day of your birth. But who said, tell me who said that the kill was a sin? Starting every single war that your people been in. But who said that water is precious commodity? And then they drop that big gold oil slip in the deep blue sea. Tell me who said, working around the clock, buy me a big house in the hood, cigarette ass on every block. But who told me, Mr. Man, I have a kind of right to come on. How about this big old hole up in the ozone? Stay right there. Break it down. What's wrong with the world today? Things has got to get better. Dear Mr. Man, we don't understand y'all. Maybe we should write a letter. Break it down. Ain't no sense in both. Same song with a different name. May not be in the back of the bus, but it sure feel just the same. Ain't nothing fair about welfare. Ain't no assistance in AIDS. Ain't no primitive about your actions. Two people get paid, but you're 1,000 years up. Now you wanna share the land. Such a one, such a virgin said, no sitting in the palace on the virgin of life. Liberty of property, access of the law. Mr. Man, can we end it with 3 words right here? We tired of y'all. Tired of being tired. What we need to do? We need to rise up. We need to rise up. 2 words. Talking about rising. On to where, baby. Sitting out rise. Turn up, y'all. Right here on the one, y'all, that's it. We'll be right back for y'all. Yeah. All right, cool. Ben, y'all follow me real quick. Dump, it's you. Kick drum. Boom. Boom. All that. That's all. Boom, ba, ba, bow. Boom, wow, 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 wow. There you go. Boom, 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 wow. Start right there. You get that like that, Josh. Hallucination rain. Hallucination rain. Could you clap, David? There you go. Hallucination rain. Don't, boom, 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 boom. boom, boom, bow, shooting bird, bow, 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 right there. Bow, 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 let's shoot bird, bow, 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 bow. Over and over, you got it. Hello, let's shoot bird. Back and forth, and is there? Oh mother, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there. Turn up, y'all. Real big. Turn up, y'all. Sit right there. Right there. I think about it, baby. Alright. Start there. I think about it, baby. Alright. When we do it, girl, it's alright. Right here. Being real big right here.
You still there, bro? Hello? Oh, it's freezing up.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I don't know what happened, but I don't have.
Yo, party people. Sorry for the technical delays. We trying to get it right. This pandemic done got us all thrown out, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Normal circumstances, we be a little bit more smooth with that. You know what I'm saying? We be smooth with another glass of wine, cool as that killer. But right now, we just trying to get through it. So
I hear you, brother.
Without further ado, Purple Fam, I want to bring to the stage my brother for real, Mr. Damon Dixon, better known as Damon D, original member of the new Power Generation MPG. What's up, fam?
What's up, brother? How you doing, family?
Hey, man, I'm great now that I'm sitting here talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We making this H-Town to Minneapolis connection work as best we can. And I hope everybody out there in the virtual world can see us, can hear us with no problem. Before we get into the interview and the Q&A, got a little business we gonna conduct, you know. Brother Damon and I was talking earlier. And go ahead and tell them what we was talking about, bro. Tell them what we was talking about.
Well, you know, we're talking about the Purple family and we out here trying to be safe and all that stuff, you know. Got my mask ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We trying to keep it straight, right? We got to make sure we doing it right. Huh?
Yeah, let me get right with you, bro.
Come on, man, get right now. Come on.
We getting right.
You know what it is.
We can't tell y'all to get right and we don't get right.
I know that's right. That's right. We got to represent and we got to let them know that, you know, this is where we got to be. If we're trying to stay safe, trying to make everybody safe in the world and do the right things, man. So if you ain't got one, get one. If you ain't trying to get out there and be safe, go out there and purchase you a mask, man, and make sure you're trying to keep your loved ones safe, your elderly, your mother, your father, your grandmother, you know, and all that. And keep everybody safe. That's what it's about, man. So
That's what it's about.
So definitely we trying to make that work, right? Yes, sir.
There it is. All right. Well, we also talked earlier about all our Purple fam that joined us via Zoom.
Yeah.
Each of you had to enter a 4-digit password to join the Zoom. Well, actually, it was a numeric password, so you entered 4 numbers.
Yeah, so, 4 numbers. Yeah.
Contest Damon and I want to introduce to you those 4 numbers. Spell out a word on your phone touchpad that has some relevancy to Prince. So the first person who can tell us through the Zoom chat what those 4 numbers spell out, that's a Prince reference, will win a prize. And before the night is over, we'll check and see if there's any winners. And if not, we may have to give you a hint. We may give you a hint at the end of this interview. But let's get into the interview.
Maybe.
we might. We don't know yet. We might.
Yeah. We don't know.
I have an understanding that you have some Texas ties, some Texas connections. So briefly, let us know your Texas connection.
Yeah. So, as you know, I got an uncle that's a Q. And, we talk all the time over Facebook and chat every now and then and stuff. But my uncle Stan Newman,
that's it.
Who is a Q, and he's a, big fan of my. There you go. That's big fan of you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talk, so y'all got that connection. And so family wise, I got a lot of family down in Texas, everywhere from Lubbock to Houston to Dallas to Paris, Clarksville, you name it, Austin. I got relatives all over down there. So when I come to Texas, that's home for me. You know what I mean?
Right on. Well, then with that being said, and Texas was a home base for you, when and what year did you make the move to Minnesota, and what inspired you to do so?
Well, inspired. I didn't have a choice. My mother and father brought us up here at an early age. I think I might have been about 11. When we moved up here. We actually left Texas on a stormy night.
Wow.
It was one of those thunderstorm nights. They said it might be a tornado coming or whatever.
Might be a tornado coming.
We was on our way out, and I want to say that was about 68 or so.
Okay.
I want to say 68 or so, something like that, 68, 67. And we moved up here then and kind of started making a living here. My father had a brother that was here, and so we talked him into moving up here, moved to Minnesota. Funny story, got here, and I didn't, first time ever really seeing snow. I was barefooted in the car on the way up here, so, we didn't really worry about it. Jumped out the car thinking, hey, that's stuff in there, and it was white, and I'm thinking, I don't know what it is, but I jumped in and it was cold. I jumped back in the car. I was like, boy, you crazy? Like, look, dude, I had no clue what snow was, but I learned real quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
We moved up there and I didn't have much choice of the move and stuff, but it was cool, man. We got here, stayed about a couple years, man, and then at that point we kind of moved back and forth. We were here for a little bit, a year or two, go back to Texas for a minute, come back up here, and we did that up until about 75.
Okay. Well, we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward from 75 just a little bit. And we're gonna talk about the iconic scene in Purple Rain, the movie. Scene was that Jungle Love in First Avenue.
Yeah.
I want you to tell us briefly about how
the bird,
how you and the fellas was up there pop locking, doing your thing, representing, and how that all changed your life from that one scene that most of everybody on the chat should know about.
Yeah. Well, we got started on that, man. I tell you, the thing was when we got started, man, we used to go down to First Avenue and do dance contests.
Okay.
And when me and Tony M, me and that brother lived in the same apartment complex, and we kind of went down there and checked out the scene. And brother said to me, man, hey man, we could win one of them contests down there. So fast forward, we went down and won them contests about 4 weeks in a row, and got a chance to be in the movie. And so when the movie got started, man, we wasn't really hired to be the dancers on the balcony. We were hired to help pick people to be on scene.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, that's cool, but we had aspirations and dreams too. We wanted to be in the movie.
Right on.
So we winded up asking them, doing some stuff, and I think we got caught in the bathroom dancing. That's where Prince actually seen us doing something at.
Okay, wow. So what was that things like?
It was weird, man.
That's your first time meeting him and engaging with him?
Well, first time engaging with him. We knew of him around the city, because they played in local bands and local stuff around the city. They had a festival they did every year, and he used to come down and play for that.
Okay.
So the first time we actually had an interaction with him, it was actually in the bathroom. He walked in, saw us dancing, and just kind of stood there for a second, and him and Big Chick, and they just kind of looked, and he was like, he left out the video. We all standing there like, oh snap, dude, he just left out of here, man. So me being the curious one, I ran out to see where he went, because I wanted to check out where he went. He went downstairs and he started talking to a cat named Alan Lee, who was his manager at the time.
Yeah.
I look down there and he points up there at me and I kind of, oh shoot, man, geez, wait a minute. So later in, he comes up and he goes, hey, well, were you one of the cats dancing in the bathroom? And I'm like, God, I can't lie. He already pointed me out. I'm like, yeah, I was one of the guys. He said, yeah. He said, well, the kid wants to know if y'all do something for him. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. What's up? He said, well, I'm going to bring a cassette tape to y'all. And I want y'all to put together some dance routines. They have a few songs on there and you guys bring it back tomorrow morning. So I get done and I get the tape. When dude comes back, I tell Tone, I said, Tone, man, guess what, dude? The kid just sent a bit up here, man. We're going to get ready to be on the set, man. We're going to get ready to do something. And he's like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm getting ready to go downstairs, man, and get in the scene. And I'm like, really, dude? You're just going to leave like that? He said, well, man, I'm trying to get in the scene. I said, I just told you we would. And he just like left off and stuff, right? So fast forward, Alan gave us the tape. He told me to get the guys that were in the bathroom with us. And at the time, it was me, Tony, Kurt, a brother named Everett Kimbrough, another brother named Scott March, who you probably know. He see him out at Paisley Park. He does security out there.
I know Scott March. That's my man.
So yeah. So we were all in the thing. So when we got the tape, we left, man, and go downstairs. And the end of the night, it must have been 11 o'clock or 12 at night. So we had to come back the next morning at 5 and be prepared.
Right.
So the tape had 7 songs on it.
Okay.
That we had to choreograph that night on into the next morning.
Wow.
Brothers put that stuff together, man. We went on and got them songs together, and the tape broke on the second song, which was Computer Blue.
Computer Blue.
Dude, we sitting there trying to, that old fix the tape.
Yeah.
Get some tape. Brothers was working on that joker. We did surgery on that tape. We got it together, man, and brought it back up, and then we went on from where it cut off, and then we went down to the show the next day, man, and came to us. Alan said, hey, come on, follow me. We're going to go down here. They want to see what y'all got.
Sounds
we walked in the room, man, and Prince, Terry, Jimmy, the whole time, they all of them sitting in there, Morris and Jerome and all them guys. And, me and Jerome and I, we all went to school together.
Okay.
So we walk in the room and hit the move and stuff, hit a couple things, and then he cuts it like real quick. It wasn't even 2 minutes. Wasn't even just a few seconds of it. He's like, that's good. I've seen enough. And then we were like, oh, snap. He didn't even, God, all right. So we walk out the room and we hear him laughing. And I'm going, what was that all about? So we come out and then dude said, yeah, so what's going to happen is you guys are going to be on the balcony and that's where y'all going to be at the rest of the show. We like, oh, okay, cool. He said, so whatever song y'all got the choreography to, that's what you're going to do. Every time you hear that song, that's what you're doing. And that's how I got started, brother.
Wow. Well,
that's how I got started.
Any of y'all listening that may not be familiar with the scene that we're talking about, if you go back and revisit the iconic movie Purple Rain, the dance routine and sequence that we're speaking out took place while March Day and Time was performing Jungle Love.
Jungle Love,
when
yes,
you
sir.
get to the part of Jungle Love, the camera will cut to the fellas up there putting it down.
Yes,
and
sir.
that's when we first got introduced to the crew. So from that, how did your career evolve? And talk to me about when MPG was formed and kind of how you knew that was happening and all that.
Okay, so yeah, after we did the movie, man, we got an opportunity to go out to LA and do the premiere party. Prince came to us and introduced us and told us he wanted us to do a song. And at the time, the song wasn't even out yet,
Okay.
And it was kind of weird because we, never heard the song. And so we got a chance to do the premiere party. And then we went out there thinking we were going to actually go to the movie, but he called us and said, hey, they didn't have enough tickets or whatever it was, and we couldn't get in, but you guys are going to do the after party. So we're like, that's what we were rehearsing for anyway. So we went out and did that. Got back in town, man, and we didn't really hear much from him. It was like kind of a spam was going through. We were like doing a lot of dance shows around the city. So, fast forward a few years, man, we kind of kept our thing going dance-wise around the city and just doing dance shows here and there and stuff, man. And then I think I want to say when they did the Glam Slam video,
Yep.
For the what was that? The Love Sexy thing. So they called us to do that video.
Okay.
We were like, oh, okay, all right. So we're gonna do that. We want to have do the Love Sexy video. Then we wind up doing the Madhouse 10 and 13 videos. So through them times, them videos were just taking time, but he never would take us out on the road. So while we were doing all that, we started thinking, well, man, we looked up and they going out on tour and they got Jerome and Wally and Brooks. And me, Tony, and Kirk was going, wow, that's us. That's supposed to be our spot.
Right.
You know, so brothers went out, had a couple of drinks and started talking mess. And man, them brothers was stole our spot. But we got, you know, we wound up putting together our own little thing because we thought, well, man, maybe we weren't presenting ourselves right, you know, just with the dancing and stuff. So we wound up putting a band together called MPLS.
Okay.
Which was the actual name of it was Multi-Talented Players Laying Sound. So we called it MPLS. And so we wound up doing a show for a local radio station with our band that we had. So we put together this band. Mike was playing drum. We had a brother named Richard Rucker on bass. Walter Chandler was there, the sax player. We had, you know, some other people that was in the band that we kind of just grew on. And we did this show and Prince came down.
Okay.
So we like, okay, we're going to do this show. And we, you know, 30, we're going to come in the house. So we get in there, dude, and we like throw it down, right? We doing our own original stuff. And we doing, a bunch of cover songs. He comes up to the side of the stage and he sends Robin Powers up there to dance with us, you know, try to throw us off. That was his thing. You know, he want to see how professional you are.
Right.
We threw them out there. So we, you know, let her come up and do her thing. And then we cut her, kicked her off the stage after we got done. And then he says, man, y'all didn't tell me y'all played music and dance and sing and do all that. Brother, you never asked. You said we dance for you.
Right.
So that's how we actually got started. And he's like, hey, so I need y'all to come out to Paisley. Well, that was kind of the first time we actually had a chance to go out to Paisley Park. And we went out there for a couple of weeks, and that was kind of a weird thing because he didn't sign us all at one time. He signed one person, and then he signed the next person, and then he signed the next person. So it was just one of them things. So, you know, so at that point, I think that was 88, 89.
Okay. So
89
when
we got in the band.
What was the first song y'all recorded as MPG when it all came together?
Wow. I want to say when we were already doing, you know, by the 89, 90, we were getting ready for the new tour. And there was little snips of like the stuff coming up for Diamond and Pearl's album.
Okay.
So the big hits on them were Diamond and Pearls and Cream and all that other stuff. So we were working on, there was stuff being worked on while we were on the new tour. So
Gotcha.
It's funny how a lot of that stuff is because it's kind of like you was working on stuff that you know you're going to be doing a year later.
Right.
And that's just how he was. He was just that perfectionist on how he was put together everything. So there was times you wouldn't know why he was telling you to come to the studio or you do something and he's like, wonder what that's for, man. I really didn't know. I mean, I wasn't one of the guys in there playing all the music. So a lot of times I didn't get to the studio until I'd hear like finished product of some of the stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, so, you know, and most of my stuff was us choreographing what was on stage. So
Gotcha. Now, one of my personal favorites is the Sexy MF video.
Okay.
I always wanted to know, was the exchange between you, Levi
and Mike and Big Mike,
was that scripted or was that ad lib when you got him good about the bucket of chicken hat he had on?
That was all like, you know, your brother, we go back to them days. Now you ought to know, you know, back
yeah.
We had them play the dozen thing.
Play the dozen.
If you couldn't handle playing the dozen, you couldn't mess with us. So it was just kind of, it wasn't scripted. I mean, we said we were gonna have a little thing, but there wasn't no, well, you know, you're gonna say this and you're gonna say that. It wasn't like that. It just was right off the top of your head.
Okay.
I
often wondered how much leeway did Prince give y'all in that particular part of the video.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you caught it. But in the transition coming into the interview, I actually got that clip. You see the clip?
I did. I did.
I didn't want to tell you I was going to do that, but I made sure I got it.
No, you didn't. So. I looked and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was looking the other day trying to figure out, so that paper you had in your hand, what What were you reading? What was you?
You know what? And the funny thing about that was he checked me afterward. He said, "Did you know that you had that paper in your hand? Did you know that said chick in the back of it?" And I was like, "Nah, bro. I mean, you handed me a paper, and told me to just act like I'm reading it, so I was. I didn't." He said, "Yeah." He said it had that on the back. It's like we weren't advertising that paper or anything, but it just happened to be there. But it was just a paper, man, and it was a magazine actually, and it had chick on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I always wondered.
Definitely wasn't scripted. None of the stuff was scripted on that part.
Okay. So, give me one of your more memorable moments from being out on tour, TV performance. Some funny, quick story you can tell about some silly that you still laugh about to this day.
Oh man, if I'm talking on the road, there was a time we had like a little water balloon fight type thing, and we were actually doing it with the bodyguards, and Prince was getting in it a little bit, so he kind of squirted people and then ran to his car. It was after one of the shows, and we're like, oh, is that right? So we kind of cornered the brother. We done got him where we could get a good shot, and Kirk had a good shot at him. You know what I mean? We had already got him where we like, okay, we got this brother now. And so all the bodyguards was like trying to block.
Yeah.
On the backside, and he could get a shot, and he's like, nah, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna do it. And we were like, really, dude? You really ain't gonna get him? And then it was like kind of in. But if I'm talking on a show, it has to be one of my favorite was Arsenio Hall.
Okay.
We did the Arsenio Hall show when Patti LaBelle hosted it with him.
Yeah.
That was like the bomb show. We got the whole show. That was the first time he had let anybody do the whole show themselves. Arsenio wasn't about to let nobody just take over his show, but he let Prince do it. You know what I mean? And that was like one of my favorites. If I'm talking something really funny, I'd say the MTV Award.
Okay. Run that down to us right quick.
When we did Get Off. It was pretty funny because we didn't know, we didn't know what he was gonna wear or anything he was doing that day. Brother came to the venue with a long trench coat on.
Okay.
So fast forward, we right on the side of the stage getting ready to do our little prayer. We walk up on the thing, got the prayer going, and then the lights are all down. It's really dark, so you can't see anything. You know what I mean? Everybody got flashlights to help us get up on the stage. And we're sitting there, man, and we're all standing waiting in position, and then the lights come up and the screen. I look down, and this brother ain't got nothing on his butt. And I'm like, and then brother like, AD, you supposed to fall on him. I was like, yeah. And I fall on this man. And then I'm bridging because these other brothers done fell on me. And I'm like, as soon as they're trying to get up, man, and move back, I'm like, scoot back. And if you go back to that video, you can look at my eyes, and I'm trying to not look at his butt as I'm moving back. Like, okay. Yeah. All right, this is cool. So, yeah, them were some memorable, fun things we did on the road. I mean, but, he was kind of a prankster. He had his ways of getting at you, too.
Right. Well, on a more serious note, what is something that you learned from those early days, those initial experiences that you still kind of apply to your life today?
Oh man, just trying to be a perfectionist when you're doing, especially when it comes to the music. If you're gonna, whatever craft you're trying to do, even if you're dancing, he's always made me feel like if I'm gonna dance and do the best you can and practice it. Make sure you're doing everything. Cause I remember doing a show once, and we had been out of road almost 3 months or whatever it was. And I went to change a dance move.
Okay.
Not thinking that he's watching me, and he actually was. So he does the spin and sung the line twice. And then he turned around. So afterward, we come off the stage, he said, did you change a dance step? Told me he pays attention to everything. And I look back and I go, yeah, I did. And he goes, did you notice that I sung that line twice? I was like, yeah, I did notice that. I thought maybe you were saying. He said, yeah. So when I spun around, that's usually my sign to see you do that move. And I know I go on to the next line, and you kind of messed that up by changing your dance step. And I went, hey, really? So I got docked for that.
Wow. Wow.
And I just kind of went, okay, I don't change nothing without letting him know. But I learned that, it's like anything you do, when you're being in that kind of position, man, with the most talented guys in the world that you could be around. I mean, everybody in that band was just incredible. We're always told to, stay true to your craft. If you're gonna dance, be a dancer. Do it the best you can. Make your show look, big. He always told me whenever I danced, I made things look big when you're doing a lot of stuff. So I said, all right. So I started paying attention to a lot of stuff, but it was just being a perfectionist on and off the stage.
Excellent.
Carry yourself in a professional manner.
I know you guys
for your people.
I know you guys were the soundtrack of my personal life and many of others who are out there watching and listening. So I'm very thankful for those words because it was an inspiration to me at the time, and it still is to this day. A lot of Purple fam talk about, in various situations, what would Prince do? So there's things that we all have learned. You more up close, most of us from a little further back. It's been more than my pleasure to have made your personal acquaintance and consider you a true friend and fam at the same time.
And family, brother. Yes, sir.
In the spirit of Prince, like I mentioned to you before, all of the Prince Day Houston events also support charities in similar to what Prince did. So Prince Day Houston prides itself as being able to give back. The primary charities that we do look to is Yes We Code, PRN Alumni Foundation, which you are obviously a member of. And then this year we made a special concession to do something for the George Floyd family. So with him being one of H-Town's own, we got to show love in H-Town for one of H-Town's own. I know that hit home for you because you're in Minneapolis. I have talked to you and keep up with you enough to know the personal position you have in those subject matters. So we have to save this for a whole nother interview, whole nother conversation. But just know we on the same wavelength with that. I want everybody to see that you are repping your Prince Day Houston wristband.
Yes, sir. I sure am.
Family. It is real.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Damon D is my brother.
Everything.
And I could talk to you more and more and more, but we're going to keep the show moving, keep the party moving, just like I told you. We finna kick some more old school funk for the true funk soldiers.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
So won't you tell the good people what we got next? How we finna move this party on to the next phase? But ladies and gentlemen, before he do that, give it up for my man Damon D, original member of the new power generation. My brother, for real, for real. So pleasure having you here. Thanks for taking some time to talk with us on Prince Day.
Sir.
You stay blessed, stay safe. But what we got up next?
Yes, sir. So we're going back to the brothers playing, Antonio I.
Okay.
And Liv. And we're gonna let them get their groove on like they were before we got started. And I was in there dancing. I'm gonna let you know I was up here dancing when I was up.
You was up there dancing?
Oh man, I had my groove going on. I was up in the living room getting my thing going. So we're gonna kick it back to them and let them get funky.
How can everybody keep up with you on your social media platforms? The band is getting in position, so they about ready. But let the people know how they can keep up with you on your social media platforms.
Okay, brother. Yeah, well, on Facebook, everybody knows me as Damon Dixon. You're gonna look for me on Instagram. It's Dixon _ Damon 1 2. And if it's on Twitter, which I'm really not on very much, but it's at Damon D 1230.
All right. We already connected in more ways than one.
Yes, we are.
I will be back in Minneapolis as soon as it's safe.
Cool.
And we're gonna make sure we connect. I'll be in touch otherwise, man. You stay safe, stay blessed, brother.
All right, brother. All right.
Love you. See you soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bless.
Bless, brother.
Bless.
Yes, sir.
President, Mr. President, I don't think you realize what's going on here. I can't feed my family. I got no job, Mr. President. I got laid off. My wife, she tried to help out a little bit, but guess what? She got laid off too. Mr. President, what am I supposed to do? Where are the jobs? Economic recovery? Yeah, right. What happened?